Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. Star Veronica Rodriguez gets engaged in Italy. 90 Day Fiance's Veronica Rodriguez has announced she just got the best 40th birthday gift. An engagement ring. Veronica, who is Tim Malcolm's ex-fiancé and has appeared on multiple 90 Day Fiancé spin-offs on TLC, got engaged to her boyfriend Seth Dariushvar, 37, during a romantic trip to Italy. 90 Day Fiancé's official Instagram account uploaded a carousel of photos from Veronica and Seth's Italian getaway, and it appears Seth had popped the question during a gondola ride. You recently saw her on the hashtag 90 Day Fiancé hunt for Love Tell All, and now she's got her own big news to talk about. Veronica is engaged. 90 Day Fiancé captioned its post, tagging Veronica. On her 40th birthday in Venice, her boyfriend, Seth, popped the question. Cheers to forever for this couple. In the gondola photo, Veronica was wearing a white dress with white heels, foreshadowing that she's going to be a bride. Veronica told Us Weekly that the engagement was the most unforgettable gift for her birthday. He asked me to spend forever with him, she gushed. We're beyond grateful for this moment in our story and can't wait to celebrate our wedding in early 2026 with the people we love most. Veronica documented many of her stops in Italy leading up to her engagement. In August, Veronica posted photos while stopping in Positano. From leaning on the Tower of Pisa, to sunsets in Positano, to strolling the streets of the Côte d'Azur. This summer has been all about family, laughter, and love. Grateful for every moment, Veronica gushed at the time. Veronica went Instagram official with Seth in January, although it remains unclear how long they've been dating. 2025 is off to a sweet start. Veronica captioned a photo with Seth via Instagram on January 12th. Number 2025 hashtag New Year, hashtag Friends, hashtag New Beginnings, hashtag Hard Launch, hashtag It's Gonna Be a Great Year. After making their public debut, Veronica and Seth traveled to the Grand Canyon, New York City, Las Vegas, and more. In your arms, time slows, laughter grows, and love feels like home. Veronica gushed about her man in February. My favorite love story is ours. Happy Valentine's Day to the one who makes every moment special. Hashtag My Forever Valentine. Hashtag Valentine's Day. Hashtag love. Veronica has appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days, 90 Day, The Single Life, and 90 Day Fiancé, Pillow Talk. Veronica was initially part of Tim's storyline given they were previously engaged. The pair remained good friends and decided to co-parent her daughter Chloe Sanchez together. Veronica filmed season 3 of The Single Life, which aired on TLC in 2022, with her ex-boyfriend Justin Foster. The couple split during an October 2022 episode when Justin had decided to move to Florida to be closer to his kids and their mother. Veronica didn't want to move, and so the pair opted to part ways. Veronica was then shown dating 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, star Kim Menzies' son Jamal on Season 4 of The Single Life, which aired on TLC in early 2024. But it didn't take long for their romance to fizzle out. When it comes to reality TV fan favorites, few names spark as much excitement as Veronica Rodriguez. From her early days on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days alongside ex-fiancé Tim Malcolm, to her transformation into a breakout star on 90 Day. The Single Life, Veronica has managed to capture the hearts of viewers with her quick wit, her unapologetic honesty, and her undeniable charm. And now, in what feels like the perfect next chapter in her unpredictable journey, Veronica has announced her engagement, and it happened in Italy no less. For fans who have followed her messy breakups, dating experiments, and heartfelt conversations about love and family, this news feels almost like a collective victory. After years of questioning whether she would ever find the one, Veronica's romantic moment in Italy is a story that reads like a fairy tale, painted against the backdrop of cobblestone streets, Renaissance architecture, and wine-soaked sunsets. The surprise in Florence. The setting could not have been more fitting. Florence, known as the birthplace of the Renaissance, is a city where love and art intertwine. Veronica and her now fiancé had been traveling through Italy, exploring Rome, Venice, and the Amalfi Coast before ending their trip in Florence. According to Veronica's own recounting, she thought the final evening would simply be a quiet dinner to close out their European adventure. Instead, what she got was a life-changing surprise. Her fiancé arranged a private rooftop dinner overlooking the Duomo di Firenze, complete with twinkling lights, fresh roses, and a string quartet softly playing in the background. The moment the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with shades of pink and gold, he dropped to one knee. Veronica, usually quick with a sassy comment, was for once speechless. "I thought he was joking at first," she later admitted in an Instagram story, laughing at how she nervously fumbled with her wine glass. "But then he pulled out the ring, and I just burst into tears. I couldn't believe it." The ring that sparkled like Tuscany. Of course, no engagement story is complete without the ring, and Veronica's sparkler is nothing short of stunning. A cushion-cut diamond set in a halo of smaller stones catches the light like the rolling hills of Tuscany. Fans immediately took to social media to gush over the design, noting that it perfectly suits Veronica's sophisticated yet playful personality. The ring itself was custom designed, with her fiancé working secretly for months to ensure it captured both her elegance and her firecracker spirit. The detail that touched Veronica the most? A tiny sapphire set on the inside of the band, her daughter Chloe's birthstone, symbolizing the inseparable bond between mother and daughter. A love story years in the making. For longtime 90-Day Fiancé viewers, Veronica's path to engagement feels like a reward after watching her navigate heartbreaks and complicated dynamics on screen. Many remember her as Tim Malcolm's ex-fiancé, their unusual friendship sparking endless debate. While their bond confused some, it also became one of the most talked-about storylines in franchise history. Then came Veronica's stint on The Single Life, where she bravely opened herself up to dating again. Some of her relationships fizzled in dramatic fashion, and at times it seemed like she would never meet a man who truly understood her. But quietly behind the cameras, she was building something real. Her fiancé, who prefers to stay mostly out of the spotlight, met Veronica through mutual friends. What started as casual conversations eventually turned into something serious, a connection that blended laughter, trust, and mutual respect. Unlike past relationships, this one wasn't about convenience or drama. It was about two people choosing each other every day. The reactions from the 90-Day Fiancé universe. The moment Veronica shared her engagement photos, her smiling face framed by the Florence skyline, her ring gleaming in the twilight, the 90-Day Fiancé world erupted in celebration. Castmates flooded her comments section with congratulations. Tim Malcolm, ever the gentleman despite their complicated past, left a heartfelt message. "I always knew you'd find someone who saw how special you are. Wishing you both nothing but happiness." Darcy Silva chimed in with her signature enthusiasm. "OMG, babe, so happy for you. Manifested love in Italy." Even Debbie Johnson, known for her blunt takes, added, "About time someone smart locked you down. Congratulations." Fans, too, were overwhelmed with joy. Many noted how refreshing it was to see Veronica finally living her dream after years of navigating difficult relationships on screen. One fan summed it up perfectly. "From reality TV drama to a real-life fairy tale, you deserve every bit of this happiness." What this means for Veronica's future. Naturally, the big question now is, will Veronica's wedding become part of the 90-Day Fiancé storyline? Given the franchise's history of turning cast members' major life events into must-watch television, it wouldn't be surprising if TLC is already planning a special. A wedding in Italy with the 90-day cameras rolling could easily rival the franchise's most iconic moments. But Veronica has hinted that she may want to keep parts of this chapter more private. "I've shared so much of my journey with the world already," she said in a recent Q&A. "This time I might want to enjoy things just for us, at least for a little while." That said, she teased that Chloe will play a big role in the wedding, calling her daughter the real love of my life, and joking that Chloe will probably be the toughest critic of her bridal gown. A new kind of happily ever after. For Veronica Rodriguez, this engagement isn't just about finding a husband. It's about rewriting her story. She's no longer the woman stuck in a complicated dynamic with her ex, or the reality star chasing love through a string of awkward first dates. She's a woman who stood firm in her values, who embraced both the highs and lows of love, and who finally found someone ready to build a life with her. In many ways, her Italian engagement feels symbolic. Italy is a country where love is celebrated in every form, in the art, in the food, in the way people linger over wine with their partners late into the night. For Veronica, saying yes in Florence wasn't just about the man on one knee. It was about saying yes to a future full of passion, laughter, and new adventures. As she shared in her Instagram caption, paired with a photo of her kissing her fiancé under a string of fairy lights, "I've traveled the world searching for something real. Turns out, real love found me when I least expected it. Italy, you will always hold my heart."